Have you ever noticed how your mind wakes up long before you do? You open your eyes, but you don't really arrive. Yesterday's arguments, unfinished tasks, and unspoken worries sit on your chest like an invisible weight. You carry the emotional garbage you never threw out, the noise of unfinished stories, the tightness created by unprocessed time. You move into your day, but a part of you stays stuck behind or runs ahead. You think about what you should have said. You fear what might happen next. You try to function in the present while your mind is living everywhere else. And then, in the middle of all this mental chaos, there is a moment. Short pause. Time seems to stop. Not because life slows down, but because you stop running. You feel a strange question forming. What if the problem isn't my past or my future, but my inability to meet this moment? This is where Ibn Arabi steps into your life. He taught that reality does not exist in the past or future. He said time is a creature of your perception. The real is beyond time. According to him, the eternal now is not poetic language. It's a doorway, a gateway into a different dimension of awareness. So here is the question that begins your journey. If you could step into the eternal now, would your life look different, or would you finally appear? Today we walk toward the gateway Ibn Arabi quietly pointed to. Have you ever wondered why your mind never stops moving? Ibn Arabi believed it's because you're trapped inside an illusion, one created by thought. He broke this illusion into 3 understandings. He said time appears in 2 forms: Zahir time, outer time. Clocks, deadlines, calendars, schedules. Haqiqi time, real time. The eternal now. The only moment where life actually happens. Your mind insists that life is a straight line. Past, present, future. But Ibn Arabi said this line exists only in your thinking. Thought creates the labyrinth of time, drawing a new wall every time you try to escape. The Sufis call the moment of clarity kash, an unveiling. It's when you realize that yesterday is only memory, and tomorrow is imagination. Only the moment you're actually in carries truth. So if your mind is drawing the labyrinth, who is stuck inside it? Ibn Arabi taught that you are not the thoughts in your head. You are the seer, the awareness that notices those thoughts. He used a powerful metaphor. You are like a perfect mirror. The mirror shows reflections but never becomes them. Thoughts are reflections. Awareness is the mirror. In Sufi psychology, the journey back to this mirror is called isuluk, the inward traveling away from noise and back to your true center. The mirror is already clean. The dust is thought. Historically, Ibn Arabi spent years in retreat writing about this. His students came from war-torn regions carrying trauma and confusion. He taught them that clarity doesn't come from solving the world. It comes from seeing the world without distortion. Only the now exists. Everything else is mind-made distance. He compared this to a spinning wheel. The rim moves fast, like your thoughts. But the center remains completely still. That still center is presence. Modern neuroscience supports this. When the brain's default mode network quiets down, you stop wandering into the past or future. You see what is actually here. Stress isn't created by reality. Stress is created by resisting reality. Regret comes from replaying the past. Anxiety comes from rehearsing the future. Both happen inside your mind, inside time. But you live only in the now. Ibn Arabi said every moment carries meaning. But you only receive it if you're present. He used the idea of the book of recognition. a book written moment by moment, each page addressed only to you. Every moment is an address from God, but you must be here to read it. And so the only meaningful question becomes, how do you bring the eternal now into everyday life? That's your next step. Have you noticed how easily life pulls you out of yourself? Ibn Arabi's method is simple but not easy. Let's ground it in real life. You feel overwhelmed at work because your mind compares this moment with past failures or future fears. The task in front of you isn't the problem. Your story about it is. Ibn Arabi's guidance was, witness what is before you without judgment. Try this micro practice, 20 seconds of presence. Pause, breathe normally. Feel your body. Let the moment reveal itself without adding a story. Your mind replays old pain like a movie. It keeps trying to rewrite the past. Ibn Arabi once told a student, every person you meet is a perfect mirror. Their words show their inner world. Your reaction shows yours. Someone criticizes you, their criticism is theirs. Your reaction is yours. Presence lets you see the difference. Scrolling pulls you into imagined realities. Anger spreads. Envy spreads. Fear spreads. Ibn Arabi would remind you. Reality is what faces you, not what your mind imagines. Social media shows you reflections, not reality. Morning, cash unveiling you minutes. Watch your thoughts. Don't interfere. You learn the difference between thinking and witnessing. Day, encounters as mirrors. Every interaction is feedback about your inner state. Spawned from presence, not habit. Evening, Insan al-Kamil reflection. Ask, where was I present today? Where was I lost in thought? Gratitude strengthens neural pathways. Science calls this neuroplasticity, mindfulness. Quiets the brain's time-wandering centers, presence. Reduces emotional reactivity, awareness. Changes relationship dynamics through emotional contagion. This is Ibn Arabi's method translated into modern life. What if every moment is calling you back home? Not loudly, but clearly. Ibn Arabi taught that every human has a cosmic mission. To live in harmony with their essence. To be a conscious point through which the universe understands itself. To raise the collective energy simply by being present. One present person changes a room. Presence spreads. Calm spreads. Clarity spreads, but there is a danger. If you seek presence to feel superior or enlightened, you fall into ego again. The ego loves spiritual achievements. The eternal now is available only to those who let go of wanting it. Science supports this humility. Mindfulness rewires your brain. Emotional stability influences group energy. Calm people make calm environments. So here is your invitation. Begin today. Witness one moment fully, not through effort, through honesty. Ibn Arabi would whisper, reality appears when the one who tries to understand becomes quiet. Step into the eternal now. The gateway has always been open.